Let's just go to jail.
What do you want to go to jail for?
Because I want to make more money, because you guys are holding me illegally. I'm tired of this already. I want to go to work or go to jail so I can make more money that way. I'll make a lot more that way.
In order to accurately gauge whether or not I'm watching too many YouTube videos, I always consult my local police department, and they'll tell me, just flat out.
You've been watching too many YouTube videos.
Thanks, police officers. Excuse me, sir. Me and my buddy have to temporarily suspend your freedoms because we're investigating something.
We're investigating something, okay? Hey?
I'm not trying to resist.
I know you're not.
Why are you breaking my phone?
Because you're carrying around a stick back
Yes,
here.
I pulled a stick. I was going to give it as a gift. What's the matter?
We can do this the hard way.
You don't got to do no hard way.
Yeah,
Why
I
would you wanna
appreciate
do
that.
Oh, I ain't doing nothing.
Well, we don't know that.
Sidewalk filming.
The Shenandoah, Texas Police Department just made a huge mistake arresting this guy.
If you guys don't look at the phone and see what I've been doing and release me, you're losing your pension. I'm going to go after you, the county, your chief, your department. I'm not playing with this stuff, man.
So what time did you get up here? Where did you get dropped off at? Well, what's his name?
It's none of your business.
Sergeant
Identify yourself.
Brockhoff.
I want to see where you live.
Why would I tell you where I live?
Why would I tell you?
You've been watching too many YouTube videos.
On August 6, 2024, Sergeant Mark Brockhoff and Officer Eric Bauer of the Shenandoah, Texas Police Department reportedly got a call near the 19,000 block of Davis Memorial Drive. When they arrived on the scene with their patrol cruisers, they saw James walking in front of 19,333, which is Crown Plaza, now newly converted to a Holiday Inn. James was waiting on a music artist to get up so they could film a music video. The caller's only description was two homeless guys. Even though officers had nothing else to go on, they stopped and detained James for over 2 hours. Let's see if the Shenandoah, Texas Police Department is interested in operating within the framework of the Constitution.
Pat, this guy walking on the sidewalk across the street.
That looks like a kid.
This ain't a kid.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, how you doing? Where are you staying at?
I'm staying in Galveston here.
In Galveston? Are you with that guy over there? That guy?
You pulled it over?
Yeah. You know that guy? No? Well, where are you coming from right now?
I'm coming from trying to do a video shoot.
Trying to do a video shoot? Where at?
Well, we haven't got started yet. We're waiting for the crew to get ready, the musician to get ready.
Are you staying around here?
I'm staying in Galveston. I'm over here trying to...
You're staying in Galveston?
Well, near Galveston, Tahlequah, exit 45 South. I'm over here trying to get a video to shoot done this morning.
You what?
Trying to get a video to shoot done this morning.
You have ID on you?
I don't, sir.
You don't?
No, sir. What do you need ID for?
Huh?
What do you need ID
Because
for?
we're investigating something.
Well,
Okay? Put
It
your
has to do with me?
put your phone on the.
Wait a minute.
No.
I'll set it down.
Hey.
I'm not trying to resist.
I know you're
Why
not.
are you breaking my phone? I'm not
Dude, I'm
resisting.
going to give you a pat down.
Okay, go ahead.
Because you're
Go ahead.
carrying around a stick back
Yes, I
here.
pulled a stick. I was going to give it as a gift. Look, this guy's been
And
stalking me all night. I've been
so-
circling me and circling me. What's the matter?
We can do this the hard way.
You don't got to do no hard way.
Yeah,
Why
I
would you wanna
appreciate
do
that.
Oh, I ain't doing nothing.
Well, we don't know that.
Sidewalk filming.
Okay?
I'm gonna take a look at his truck.
So you ain't got any ID on you.
No, sir. My
You're
wallet
staying
was
in
stolen.
Galveston. Okay,
My wallet was stolen.
relax.
I'm good.
Okay? I'll tell you what's going on here.
What's going on?
Okay? We got two guys seen trying to get in trucks.
It ain't us.
So
I got video footage. Of
don't know
everything
that.
I've been doing.
That's why
my phone is all
That's why we're here.
My phone
Okay?
shows everything I've been doing.
So you're not staying in any hotels here.
I was not too long ago, but right now I'm over here to meet the artist that's supposed to be playing guitar.
How did you get here?
I took an Uber.
You took an Uber all the way from Galveston.
The Tahlequah exit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I can
you don't
show
have
you
any.
that, too.
You don't have any ID. What's your name and date of birth?
Sir, I'd like to plead the fifth on anything that's.
All right.
That's the Fourth Amendment right there.
So right now,
I haven't broken the law.
right now you're going to be detained, okay, until we figure out what's going on.
That you do that, but
Okay.
you can't be illegal. Color law, you're acting against. proper procedures. I ain't done nothing wrong. You can't say that I have.
No.
You gonna take this off?
So, I think it.
Make more sense.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
We have every right to detain somebody when we're investigating suspicious persons found in suspicious places.
I'm waiting for. I told you what I'm doing.
Well, it kind of don't make any sense. It kind of don't make any sense because if you're from Galveston, you're not going to take.
Near Galveston.
Okay, it's still. I don't care where you're from. Friendswood. That's like an hour and a half.
I'm taking an Uber.
That's like an hour and a half away.
I'm taking an Uber. I'll tell you straight up.
We're trying to figure that out.
My mom's car got impounded down here, which I was going to be using because my Mercedes was stolen. Okay. We came down here to get it out of the impound yard, and it was taken back to a different.
Do you even know where you're at? What county you're in?
In Montgomery.
Montgomery?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
You're far away from home.
I'm working.
Okay.
What are you doing here? You're working, right? I'm not trying to be smart ass. I'm just saying I'm here waiting.
I'm out here doing my job.
Yes, so am I.
Okay.
My camera right.
I don't know that.
You can see it though.
But you're being really evasive.
No, I'm being.
You can't even give me. You can't even give me ID.
You have no reason to ask me for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do.
What's the reason?
So
I'm walking down a sidewalk.
I'm investigating suspicious person.
My phone. I understand that.
Looking in trucks, possibly breaking into trucks.
My camera's filming every minute I've been out here. Every minute's right there. Proof. You can look at it. If you don't want to look at it, that's your choice.
Okay.
You're just accusing me for no reason.
No, I'm not accusing you.
It's all proof right there. I'm telling you right now. You got to be detained illegally because I ain't done nothing wrong. I'm telling you my proof. It's on my phone. I got to open up.
Then you ain't got nothing to worry about.
I got nothing to worry about.
Okay, but I'm gonna find out who you are.
Undercover law.
I'm gonna find out who you are. No, I'm not.
Find out who
no, I'm not. You've been watching too many YouTube videos.
I got a good lawyer.
Okay. Well, good. Good. Okay.
I'm investigating or I got a call is not reasonable grounds to get a man's ID. At the very least, these cops need reasonable, articulable suspicion. Other than being a man walking on a sidewalk in America, they have nothing that can reasonably peg James as being someone who is breaking into cars. And by the way, you've probably already picked up on it, but James is talking way too much, divulging way too much information. The more you say to cops, the more it works against you.
And you know what? Every man you holding me up for no reason, you're losing quality.
That's good.
So look at that thing. There's your proof. You want your proof? It's right there.
Eric, I'll be back. I'm going to talk to him. Yeah, go ahead.
Over here in the work van, been there for a bit. I had a guy walk by here about 5 minutes ago, sort of matching the description of the old guy. She didn't give me much, but about his height with the black backpack. That's about all she had.
The guy that I'm out on? Yeah, I figured that. That's why he's giving us problems over here. He don't want to ID himself. What's his story?
I was trying to get info from her.
Where's she at?
He was back in the gazebo smoking and then was just happened to be
this
walking
guy?
over here. Yeah, that's according to him, but I think he's refusing to give his info to Jim.
Oh yeah, same with this one over here, his buddy.
Now the lady over in the green or the van.
Where is he saying he's from? Where are you from?
South Houston.
From South Houston? This dude's saying he's from like Galveston, like that one.
The lady was saying about 3 minutes ago, whenever I walked up to her, because I was checking these cars, a guy taller, per the description she gave than him, walked by with a black backpack. That's about all she was able to give me.
He's got.
Yeah, I know. He's got one too.
He's got. Yeah.
But figured he might have some height on this dude. But from what it sounds like, she didn't get a very good look.
So.
2832. Hold the phone. I'll grab it here in a second.
The person, is she inside that saw this?
She's on the other side of this work truck.
Okay.
There's a van with the door open.
Okay. Hey, did you see somebody trying to break into cars? Two guys?
No, sir.
No? How long you been sitting out here?
Probably about 2 hours now, almost 2 hours.
You been sitting out here 2 hours?
Yeah.
Are you staying here at the hotel?
No, I was supposed to be somebody here, but that didn't happen. I was supposed to take care of it.
You didn't see two white guys around here?
No. I
walking
saw a
around?
guy get in the car here and somebody come and...
Did they leave?
Yeah, he left.
Okay.
But I
All right.
seen him over.
I gotta go.
Hey,
Hi, how's it going?
did you see two guys trying to get in the
I
trucks?
told you, I didn't see them. I saw them, I'm walking by, but
Uh-huh.
the guests reported it to me. The thing is that they were trying to mess with this two that are in the blind spot.
Which one?
He said, like, these cars right here,
Can you review? Can I?
I can't see it because it's a blind spot. However, I
Can-
did see the male that you caught. I saw him, like, walking around earlier.
Which one? I got two of them, and
The one that I
they're
don't
saying
know
they
if
don't know what we're talking about. And Yeah. let me see if we can play it and see if I can get them together.
Right. I did see him walking around and stuff, but it got busy at some point in the morning.
Okay.
So I was like, okay. But then the guest approached me himself and said, hey, they're like trying to mess with the doors. And I can't see him. Give me one second.
Let's see. If I can just see them walking through the parking lot, see
Yeah.
which way they come from.
Okay, so it's...
Okay, there's one. Okay. Let me see.
want.
Okay, that's the one they got. Okay, there's another one.
Yep.
Let's see here.
And I was like, are you sure he doesn't have a key or anything? Maybe he's just like left himself. And I was like, no, it looked like we're messing with the door. And I was like, okay, sorry. Because he was outside, so he saw me in person.
6024 checking over.
And then they were walking around.
Does he come back by or anything, or?
Give me 1 second. Let's see.
I'm on. Yeah, I'm on.
You want them trespassing the property?
You want them trespass from the property?
Yep. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, it's clear.
Because I had seen it like since early in the morning, and I saw him walking around, but I thought it was a guest because it's early in the morning and people were walking dogs and stuff. So you could never know anymore.
So they were over here on that side.
It was supposed to be on the other side, and it was like
Okay,
since
there's-
early in the morning. See them?
Okay. I see one. I'm not seeing the other guy that I got.
This is the only one
let's
I
see.
noticed, but he said two, and because they were here, I couldn't really see
Okay.
the other one. So
Do you
it's
know where
like-
that person's at that saw that?
I hope he's around, but I think he went to work.
Ah,
Yeah. I can. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, this is when I noticed him, but I thought it was
okay.
just a guess.
Yeah.
He said that they looked homeless.
Yeah.
So they've been hovering around, seems like.
Man, if I can catch my guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not seeing him with him. Looks like, unless he's just hanging out over here,
I don't know.
then I'm not seeing my guy, the one that I caught.
If you want, you can.
Yeah.
Can I help you with anything?
What does that matter?
Just having a conversation.
Listen, I don't want to have all this conversation for no reason. You guys are picking on me because I'm walking down the sidewalk. I'm telling you right there, my camera tells you that I'm not the guys you're looking for. You don't want to look at it, that's your choice.
How do you-
Under color law, right now, you're detaining me illegally. I'm telling you, you're detaining me illegally. And you know what? Every minute you're holding me up for no reason, you're losing qualified immunity. So look at that thing. There's your proof. If you want your proof, it's right there.
Eric, I'll be back.
That red truck's been going by me, searching back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's a little bit nuts. About the girl, the guy that I just showed you in the red truck, that with the SUV, he's in love with the stepdaughter of the guy I'm waiting for that's a musician. You can look at my phone, you can see the text. It's all right there. Everything's right there. If you don't want to look at it, that's y'all's choice. But you're holding me illegally, I'm telling you, the proof's right there.
Order matching the description of the old guy.
And you're totally destroying qualified immunity because I'm giving you an opportunity to look.
Uh-oh.
You are. Look at the phone.
Hold on.
What's
Uh-oh.
that? Uh-oh what?
You're matching the description of the person we're looking for.
Really? Look at my phone, it's proof. Uh-oh. Right there. My phone is still filming you right now. Uh-oh. I'm gonna tell you, if you guys don't look at the phone and see what I've been doing and release me you're losing your pension. I'm gonna go after you, the county, your chief, your department. I'm not playing with this stuff, man. I'm a 55-year-old man that had 2 furniture stores in the recent past. This is too much.
Had what? In the
2
recent
furniture
past?
stores. I own 2 furniture stores. I'm promoting music right now and trying to do a lot of things that are more about marketing, and they're detaining me for waiting for someone to get up so we can go to work.
Well, where'd you sleep last night?
At home.
In Galveston? I heard
I
you
done
came
said
from
5
Galveston.
times near
I didn't
Galveston,
hear-
towards Galveston.
Okay. So what time did you get up here?
About an hour ago, maybe less. I've been waiting for 2 hours. It seems like it's not by calling and saying, "Come on, hurry up, wake up, wake up."
Where'd you get dropped off at?
Right there at the A-loft. That's where he's staying.
Well, what's his name?
Too many questions. It's none of your business. What's your boss's name?
Who, him?
What's your best friend's name?
I don't have a lot of friends.
why are you asking me all this stuff?
Well, his name is Sergeant
Identify yourself. I
Brockhoff.
want to see where you live. I'm not trying to be smart ass.
Where I live?
You're picking on me.
Why would I tell you where I live?
Why would I tell you? You got no right to ask me.
I'm asking you how you made it up here.
What is that? Your business? How did you get to work today? I'm not
My
trying to
truck?
be smart ass, but come on, man.
I got
I'm
my
not a
truck and
dumbass.
drove.
I'm 55 years old. I'm old enough to be your dad. Okay? I've
No,
got children
close.
your age. Well, you look good for your age then.
How old do you think I am?
About 35.
37.
Well, there you go. Look, I'm not trying to give you a hard time, man, but this is just BS. I'm waiting to go to work.
Okay, who are you going to work with?
It's all on my phone right now.
Okay.
I've been texting and saying, get him up, wake him up, take him on, tell him to come on.
What kind of work were y'all going to do today?
Video shoot, I've already said that 10 times.
I didn't hear what you said to him.
Yeah, you're just harassing me, man. Come on now.
Why you so
I'm telling
worried?
you, because you're detaining me for no reason. You're holding me against my will. You're kidnapping me right now. The minute you put me in the car and move me, you're kidnapping me because you got no right to have these handcuffs on me. None. I haven't done nothing wrong. You ain't seen me do nothing wrong. No one's called in on me. I'm waiting to go to work.
Why would someone call in on someone?
That's right. Why
Match
would they?
you,
So I know.
matching your
no one's
description.
called in matching me.
Why do
If it
you
was
think
that
we're
red guy in the
here?
truck, that red guy thinks I'm after that girl, and I'm not. I done told him I don't care about that girl. She's crazy. I need her dad. You look at my phone, you can see where I'm telling him that, her that, all that. I said, send your dad out here to wake him up when he. I said, in fact, the last person I said, look, I'm tired of waiting. When he wakes up, tell him to call me. I said, he's gonna blow his opportunity to be on radio here in Conroe.
Dang. Yeah, I'm only seeing one guy on here.
I can't even help you with the other one. 'cause
Yeah.
I never saw it. He just said 2, so that's why I repeated what he said exactly.
And I'm not, this guy's just walking around. There ain't no telling what he's doing, but
There ain't no telling what he's doing.
Yeah, there's no telling what he's doing. In other words, these cops don't have anything on this man. They don't even reasonably suspect that he's been involved in a crime, and yet they still have him cuffed. He's still being held against his will. Nevertheless, the hotel employee says if you can't arrest him, give him a criminal trespass. We're talking about an innocent man here. What would the home office of Home 2 think about employees conspiring with the police against a member of the public who happens to be using the public sidewalk in front of their hotel?
But yeah, if you can't arrest them for that, just give it a CTW.
yeah,
I'll be fine with that.
we don't really have anything now.
Yeah, that, I figured.
Every minute I'm getting paid. Just like you are getting paid right now, except I'm gonna be paid more.
How's that?
Because I'm gonna sue you guys if you don't get this done with quick. If you may be late, or he wakes up and is ready to go and he costs me this shoot, you know how much video shoots cost. I'm just telling you, man. That ain't right. Now I don't want to hear no more, and I'm pleading fifth. Until I invoke my Fifth Amendment,
You just did.
you're trying to attack my Fourth Amendment with my identity for no reason. You're detaining me for no reason.
I thought you invoked the 5th.
I'm just telling you all the things you guys are messing up. I'm a human being and a citizen of the United States, and you guys are violating me right now. You're losing qualified immunity, and I'm thanking you for it now, because now instead of doing this video project, I'm going to my lawyer's office as soon as I leave here. So you might as well take me to jail, make me more money. In fact, let's
If
go.
I have no reason to take you to jail,
Then
would I
why
take you to jail?
you hold me then? You're kidnapping me. If you don't plan on taking me to jail and you put these handcuffs on me, you're kidnapping me for no reason.
You do
So let's go to
understand.
jail. Let's just go to jail.
What do you want to go to jail for?
Because I want to make more money, because you guys are holding me illegally. I'm tired of this already. I want to go to work or go to jail so I can make more money that way. I'll make a lot more that way.
What kind of
What kind of what?
what? What are you going to go to jail for?
I don't know. You tell me.
That's what they're working on.
Well, let's get it done then. Take me to jail. We'll talk about it later.
I never said I was taking you to jail.
You going to continue to hold me or just take me to jail?
Well, we got to figure out who you are first.
Well, you can figure out who you are. You'll violate my rights. That's even better. Violate me. That's 2 strikes. Violate me. It's 2 strikes.
What was the first one?
You're holding me against my will, and y'all patted me down. Well, probably Terry stop, whatever. But you know what? You're violating me. You're holding me against my will for no reason.
So, didn't see the actual, Shady. Y'all's guy was over there hanging around that silver Chevy Silverado over there, but it doesn't see him. The doors are locked. Mm-hmm. But he's walking around the parking lot, and then my guy was over there at the little pavilion probably.
Yeah.
So when y'all passed by, he goes walking. I don't see how Patrick didn't see him.
Yeah, I saw him. I came from here. I was at work.
And so he comes from, I think he hides behind the dumpsters over there. Mm-hmm. And then he comes across the street, starts walking that way, and then I guess that's when he turns around and comes back this way playing stupid.
My guys from 911 will identify themselves.
Yeah.
I've been searching names and tattoos like crazy on my guy. I can't find nothing. I'm like, that's shady.
APHIS?
But if they want to trespass him.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Okay.
This is literally holding me for no reason. I'm telling you, damn video's right there.
So you record everything you do?
All the time.
So there's how many videos do you have on
Thousands.
that sucker?
Well, as many as they automatically upload. You can look at it. You can see what it's been filming. I don't know why you haven't. It don't make no sense. If you know something's going on and you think someone's guilty of something and they're telling you they've been filming for the last couple hours, why don't you want to look at it? That doesn't make sense. That's literally holding me against my will for no reason at all. When you have proof that you got the wrong guy and you don't want to look at it, you're doing that on purpose. You're not looking at it on purpose. I mean, you know, I know you know your job well enough to know what you're doing is wrong.
How?
You're working under the color of law, and you're detaining me for no reason. Got no reason to do it. No one see me do nothing. I got proof that I ain't done nothing. It's all right there. You don't want to look at it. You're doing it unintentionally. I know you're probably doing what your sergeant says, your lieutenant says. I get that.
Yeah, they're seen on video.
Yeah, we're sitting on a bench.
Yeah, okay.
No one asked us to leave.
Hold on, listen to him.
Yes, sir.
This is the deal. They don't want you on that property no more.
I understand.
So we're going to issue a criminal trespass.
You have to ask me to leave first. That's the law.
Well,
criminal trespass comes when they ask you to leave. No one's asking me. You can't even ask me to leave.
So this is a warning. This is a warning. So we're going to need your information because I need to.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Not to ask me to leave.
I'm going to write you a ticket for failed ID.
Yeah, that's a secondary offense.
I'm going to put you on a.
You can't arrest me for false ID unless you have a reason to arrest me.
You're not arrested.
Then how are you going to ask me? How are you going to give me a fake ID if I ain't been arrested?
Because you're refusing to identify yourself. Then you have nothing
I don't have to identify myself unless you have placed me under arrest.
I'm not going to sit here.
Really? Because I'm going to sit here with my lawyer here in a little while.
Okay, well, here's the deal. You know that's private property, right?
Listen. You have to ask me to leave. I know all those laws. I know. I told you I was thinking about becoming a.
Technically.
Listen, I just sold $1 million piece of property. Well, I know the laws of trespassing. Well, you have to be asked to leave. No one's asked me to leave. I left already. I'm already gone from there. I'm not on that property. I'm across the street.
You're halfway right.
That's right. I know I'm right about all of it. And everything on me, I got everything on my phone that shows everything I've been doing. And that's proof.
It wasn't here, okay?
My phone was, and it's recording live right now.
Hotel,
no one complaining about me.
That seen that guy lifting on court. I've seen both of y'all looking in vehicles.
I guarantee you're wrong. You're lying. They're lying or you're lying. My proof's right there. Video don't lie. Video don't lie. The only vehicle I looked in was the guy was following me around. I told him to leave me alone.
It's okay. You're real good. You're real good on the law, right?
I am good on the law.
You do know
the law that protects me. I don't do anything I know.
Can I say something?
You know, if you're going to tell me something that I did wrong, I didn't. I know what I did.
Do you know what the difference between reasonable suspicion and probable cause?
Probable cause is a reason to stop and talk to me. Reasonable suspicion is a reason to detain me. There's no suspicion. There's no suspicion of mud. I'm walking down the sidewalk, you stop me.
Probable. So back to my first question. Probable cause and reasonable suspicion. Do you know the difference?
What's you guys already asked for stopping me? You think just because someone called, said they see me, y'all see me sitting on a bench? That's all that's on that video.
Well, here we go. We're going to do this.
Fantastic.
APHIS.
I'm not doing no fingerprinting. If you do, you're violating my Fourth Amendment. Because I ain't broke no law. You don't need ID for asking somebody to leave. Ask me to leave, I'm already off the property. Don't make me rich. I promise you.
This is a criminal trespass warning. This
Warning.
is what I'm giving you.
Yes, sir.
So if we catch you back on the property,
I don't need to go over there. I'm leaving.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing here. But I need your information
You
to.
don't.
Well,
Not to ask me to leave. In fact, you can't ask
Then
me to
you
leave.
have
They need to
nothing
tell me
to-
that. I don't want to argue with you.
yeah, you're arguing.
I'm not trying
It
to.
doesn't
I'm
have
telling
to
you,
be
you have
this
no reason.
difficult.
What's your RAS for stopping me? I'm not even on my property. If they ask me to leave, I can leave.
You were.
I'm already gone from
You
there.
were.
I was, but they don't really ask me to
Come
leave.
on.
I'm not fingerprinting. You fingerprint me, I'm going to have you guys. I'm going to have your job. I don't know about your job, but see, you don't pay. You gonna break my fingers? They're pulling on my fingers extremely difficult. They're trying to ID me against my will. Sir, you're violating, you're working under color law. You're working under color law and you're breaking, you are violating my civil rights.
So if you refuse,
I'm not refusing. You're
you
forcing me
refuse-
against my will.
we're going to be taking you to jail.
Take me to jail. Take me to jail. I refuse. Take me to jail. I refuse. He's trying to break my finger. Trying to break my finger just to get an ID when he don't have no right for an ID. I'm on a public sidewalk. You got no reason to bother me. I'm not doing it, man. You want to break my finger?
Dude,
go ahead. Well, I'll go to jail. My camera's still filming right now.
So is mine.
That's right. You're
So
trying
is
to force
mine.
my finger up.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it.
All right.
You want to take me to jail? Let's go to jail.
Yeah.
Give me baby rich. There ain't no reason for it. You don't know the law, you're gonna call your supervisor. If you don't know,
I am the supervisor.
well then why don't you know what you're doing? Think about it.
I'm not
You
gonna
have
sit
no
here.
reason to
I'm not
ID
going to
me.
sit here and argue with you.
Well, you don't know that trespassing, you have to ask them to leave first. You can't criminal trespass until you ask them to leave, they come back. I'm not even on the property. They film at nighttime if they're doing a daylight shoot. Come to music video. Come on, boss.
It doesn't have to be this hard.
Why is it this hard then?
Hey, I told you what was going to happen.
Failed IDs only can be applied when, if you arrest me, then I'll ID myself. Under threat of arrest, I will ID
It's too
myself.
late.
Is it too late?
Hey,
All right.
I tried.
So I'm under arrest for what?
I tried.
What am I under arrest for?
Identify you.
You can't arrest somebody for failure to identify. You can't.
And you
That's a
don't have
secondary
anything to worry
offense.
about.
How are you going to arrest somebody
Okay.
for a failure to identify when you got no reason to arrest them? I don't have to identify myself
We're not
if I'm not under arrest. We're not. We are going to get somewhere. You're
Spread
working
your
under
feet.
color law. You're working under color law and you're violating my rights. You know I'm right. You're called your chief or your sergeant, your lieutenant.
Have any warrants.
I will.
Still to ID future.
Really? Is it?
Nobody harassing you.
You're not harassing me.
No.
Why am I in cuffs?
Huh? Because
I'm
we
not
got a
on
call
property.
here.
I'm on public sidewalks. How am I being trespassed?
We got a call on you
and I was
your
over
buddy.
there, and I left.
Okay.
I'm coming to see if I can get a hold of this guy. Come on, man. You know your job. You know you can't arrest me for failed ID until you have a reason to arrest me. What's your RAS?
Hey.
Come on, man. This is be ridiculous. You're holding me up for no reason. The longer you keep me, the longer it's going to.
You're holding us up.
Am I?
Yeah.
Wow. That look like a criminal to you?
You're holding us up.
You can almost always expect this attitude from badged abusers. They usually blame their victims for the unconstitutional actions that they initiated on innocent people. They continued to search James, and then they took him to the Montgomery County Jail in Conroe, about 30 minutes from where they picked him up. But the jail refused to book him because there was no legal grounds for doing so. An officer then dropped James off 2 blocks from the jail, leaving him to figure out how he was going to get back to where he originally started.
Come on, man. Get up out of here.
So I have the cuffs off now, you know I'm not a criminal?
No, once we get in your call sheet, you go in the back of my car, you're in cuffs. But once we get out of the gate, you're going to be free to go. All right, hop out.
Now that I'm a free citizen, after you take my cuffs off, can we go get the guy who's harassing me?
I'll tell you what, man, if you want to, you can come to the PD, man. You can file a report with us. It'd be helpful if you can get like a license plate, something like that.
Got his video following me.
Well, then make sure you don't lose it. And you can, yeah, you can come file a report.
Would you happen to have an extra bottle of water?
I do not, man. That last one I was sipping on was my last one. The last one. I got it. Everything's in your bag.
Thank you, sir. Take me back to where I was at, man. This is wrong. Well, after all this, they're going to lead me further away from where I was at. This is ridiculous.
The link to James' full video is in the description, along with the Facebook link for the Shenandoah, Texas Police Department. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comments section below. If you want to support this channel, just like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon. If you want to support it further, the links are in the description. Grab a shirt, become a channel member. But more importantly, understand, the more you say to police, the more it works against you. If they suspect that you've committed a crime, the best thing you can do is shut the front door. I will see you in the next video.